Jimmy Rose sends out to the people in Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Wyoming, and Montana another great Sunshine Jamboree!
That was the beginning of the Snake River Outlaws. So they heard about this place called Missoula, Montana. Some guy came through town and said, he says, where you guys are making nickels and dimes, he said, you'd be making dollars.
It's Music of Our West for the next half hour by the four Snake River Outlaws, Jimmy Whitner, Orville Fochman, and Vern and Harold Wilburn.
During the 1950s, my dad, Harold Wilburn, and my uncle Vern were both members of the West's hottest cowboy band, the Snake River Outlaws.
Well, we have an opening tune tonight by Orville. He's going to sing, and we all enjoy this one. The Wreck of the Old 97.
The Snake River Outlaws were famous in Missoula, Montana, and all around the West. Every Saturday night, KXLL would broadcast the Sunshine Jamboree, live from the Sunshine Bar in downtown Missoula.
Now the Gilhelm is orders at Monroe, Virginia.
They played for Spider McCullum, who was an ex-prize fighter, and he was a hard guy to work for, I guess. The fiddle player he'd get drunk and he'd run out of money and he'd go hawk his fiddle. So Spider kept his fiddle locked up in the safe. He wanted those guys playing because they were so popular. They just drew a huge crowd every night, 6 nights a week.
Harold's going to step up to the microphone now for a little tune. He says, let me love you just a little.
Just because the moon is bright, no sign he's watching us.
Yeah, they were crazy famous. They actually went to the studio and recorded a few records, and they'd sell hundreds of records off the stage. And the bar itself only held 75 to 90 people or something like that. It was pretty small, and so they loaded up full, and then people would stand around the sidewalks 2 or 3 deep, peeking in the windows and the swinging doors to catch a glimpse of the big famous stars that were on the radio.
I'm a Roman cowboy, far away from home.
And the people that would attend these shows were people from all walks of life. There'd be guys that were dressed like Hawkshaw Hawkins with the big Western shirts and the cowboy hats and that stuff, and rich people in suits and women with mink coats trying to get in. There was just no section of society that they didn't touch with their music.
One thing you have to say about the Sunshine, there's always room for you. So anybody out there listening to us, why, come on down to Woody and Alder Streets in Missoula right now. Even if you're over in the state of Washington, we want you.